What? Still Spanish? It is now 10-3 Bengals. First and 10 at Baltimore 25.
Last week against the Chargers. He's getting the chance. First and 10. Here to Williams. Wide and high for Brown, and the coverage by Awuzie in the secondary. One of the other big defensive players that this Bengals has signed off the street, made a deal for. They have added so many nice players.
Tim Settle, I would stand by this. If there was no
Nobody's gonna watch it.
Viene Rodgers encontrando a un hombre por el centro.
What the hell?
He made and then went. As I said, this game is really going to come down to him making plays and extend.
All right, so the odds swing.
Broad. And it was
So what I will do.
Only going to get about a yard to the 19-yard.
Can't show the game. My computer, my phone, my TV's being weird. Oh my god! I wish I could fucking see.
He went to the left and kept it, and he puts it first and goal. Ravens at the 2. 2-minute warning in Baltimore. As we close in on the last 2 minutes of the opening half, it's Bengals 10, Ravens 3 on the Ravens Game Day Network.
I love you more than self-imposes. I love you more than spraying hoses. I love you more than bird calls. But not as much as football. Celebrate your love of football with Ravens scratch-offs from the Marathon Lottery. Win up to $100,000 instantly or second chance cash and Ravens prizes. I love you more than snowballs. But not as much as football. Play Ravens scratch-offs at any Marathon Lottery retailer. Please play responsibly.
Yeah, Ravens are gonna win. Ravens are definitely gonna win. That's not even a trick question. But if y'all are a Bengals fan, I swear.
Come tailgate with live music, cornhole, and our Pigtown Purple Punch, featuring the spirit of the Ravens, Game Day Vodka. Visit hammerjacks.com for all your game day information. Score a purple and black bottle of this award-winning vodka at GameDayVodka.com. Proud partner
You can hear it,
of
right?
Baltimore Ravens. This game is 21 and up. Please enjoy responsibly.
When everything works together, it's a beautiful thing. With Xfinity, you get Wi-Fi faster than a game to power a house full of devices. So your home becomes a symphony of activity. We start with Dad's streaming cooking videos in the kitchen. Add a little gaming in the basement. Gorgeous. Now let's bring in some working from the couch. And finally, the sweet melody of Grandpa streaming his nature shows. Can your internet do that? And there goes Grandpa. Now through November 1st, ask how to get $150 back when you sign up for Gig Speed Internet. Or get started with Xfinity Internet for $30.99 a month for 12 months. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay, ends 11/1/21. Restrictions apply. New Performance Pro 200 megabits per second internet customers only. Equipment, taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires Gig Internet and X5 gateway. Actual speed vary.
The home of the Ravens, WBAL News Radio 1090 and FM 101.5.
Ravens, first and goal at Cincinnati 3.
2 minutes to play, opening half. Ravens trail by a touchdown. Cincinnati up 10-3, but the Ravens have it first and goal. They have spotted the ball at the Bengals 3. Lamar Jackson has been the one-man yardage machine so far in the first half. 8 carries, 63 yards, 117 yards passing. He'll start of the gun. Devontae Freeman to his left. Jackson hands it to Freeman. Freeman dives forward. He'll get down to the 1, second and goal. And Zach Taylor, the Bengals head coach, will take a timeout.
Timeout. Cincinnati.
Already?
That leaves Cincinnati with only one timeout to work with after burning an early one in the first quarter.
Well, I like the play call because the Ravens have been getting a little predictable when they line up with an offset back and then run zone read, obviously. We know what happened against the Colts when Lamar fumbled it. Obviously, didn't cost them the game. But I'd love to see them do something similar here and maybe run a slant on the backside. Maybe make it look like RPO. Pick Bateman for a slant right here, line up in the exact same play, and run something off of that.
I like the creative play thought. Lamar Jackson gets the play call, comes back to the huddle. Bateman and Hollywood Brown come to the sideline, and the Ravens are going to go big body.
Big body.
Double tight end set.
Big body is dumbass.
6 offensive linemen. Power I formation. It's Ricard in front of Freeman. Jackson from under center. Given to Freeman. Left side. Picks his way through some track for the touchdown.
Yeah,
Devontae
Lamar.
Freeman. And the Ravens an extra point away from tying it up.
And Jerry, just to critique my own call, one of the issues with running play action slant down here is that everything's compressed, right? You don't really have enough room. That play might be better from 7-8 yards out. So I like the play call. Obviously, it worked.
I like a humble coach.
No, I mean, it's true. I think that once I looked at kind of the amount of room they have to operate that play, everything is too compressed. It happens a little bit too fast. And bad things happen when you throw the ball on 3rd and short or goal line plays. It's not smart as a coordinator. I love the play call.
Ravens went power, one at the line of scrimmage. And maybe they're starting to find their personality for the rest of the day. Justin Tucker's extra point tried. Tied up.
Not tried.
Tucker's kick is up. He is good. 1:51 to play. First half, and we are back in a tie. 10-10. So the Ravens answer the C.J. Uzomah touchdown catch with an impressive drive. And they cap Antonio Freeman's 1-yard touchdown run. The Geico scoring drive, 10 plays, 75 yards. Freeman with the touchdown. That's his second as a Raven. And we have our second tie of the opening half.
No.
For every Ravens touchdown, Baltimore area Toyota dealers will donate $500 to Kennedy Krieger. So there's another $500 for Kennedy Krieger from Toyota.
Now, an NFL scoreboard update.
Week 7, Green Bay at home leads Washington 14-7.
Of course.
Atlanta in front of Miami and South Florida 10-7. New England pounding the Jets 24-7. Giants lead Carolina 5-3. All of these second quarters. Tennessee shutting out Kansas City 24-0. And here in Baltimore, we are tied at 10. Justin Tucker's kick will be taken for a touchback. How about the Titans score? 24-0 in front of the Kansas City Chiefs in Nashville this afternoon.
And you know that Kansas City defense, Jerry, it's kind of like Swiss cheese. It's not really doing what they're supposed to do. But I think the Pat Mahomes being locked down and shut. That's the surprising part to me.
How are the Chiefs losing?
It was Wake Martindale and the Ravens defense that first started to figure out how to limit Pat Mahomes, but Mike Vrabel's Titans defense is shutting him out. Joe Burrow will start at the shotgun. 1:51 left, opening half. Bengals ball at the Cincy 25. Burrow drops the throw, throws near sideline, complete to T. Higgins inbounds, tackled immediately at the 31-yard line by Anthony Averett, and that continues to run the clock. 1:40 left in the half. Bengals have only one timeout to work with. Their target is the Ravens 35 for field goal range. Burrow from the gun. Ravens with a 4-man front. No rush forward, no blitz coming. Burrow throws, complete to his tight end, Uzomah, and Uzomah gets out of bounds at the 36-yard line. That stops the clock with a first down. Brandon Stevens had the coverage. And the clock stops at 1:24.
Yeah, Justin Houston got a hit on Joe Burrow. He was just a half a step away from crossing that 100-sack threshold.
The Ravens have been getting some pressure consistently in the first half on Joe Burrow, but they have not sacked him yet. Burrow stands in the gun. P. Ryan to his right. Ravens bunch 5 along the defensive front. Now 6. They'll rush 4. Burrow throws. It is complete, 40-yard line. That's Jamar Chase. He is taken down by Tavon Young. We'll spot it closer to the 42, but it keeps the clock winding. 1:10 left in the half. One minute even left. First half. Burrow wants to throw. Blitz pressure coming. He fires far sideline. Nice adjustment by Jamar Chase, who makes the catch, but is tackled in bounds at the Ravens' 45-yard line.
Yeah, that was like a perfect back shoulder throw, only where the receiver could get it. I mean, the coverage was great, too.
Marlon Humphrey was all over him, but still Burrow and Chase connect. Bengals only 10 yards away from field goal range now with 37 seconds left in the half. Burrow to throw. Lobs it. 20-yard line, incomplete. He was looking for T. Higgins. Well covered by Anthony Averett. Deshaun Elliott had the safety help, and the incompletion stops the clock with 32 seconds left.
Yeah, and Averett, once again, that cushion, that extra space he was giving receivers, he's really taking that away. And that was a deep ball. That wasn't a comeback or a deep out. That was literally man for man, 9 out. Let's see who's better. Averett won that battle.
Second down and 10 for the Bengals. The ball is at the Ravens' 45. The Ravens have yet to sack Joe Burrow. This would be the ideal place to do it. Burrow shifts his tight end to the right side of the line. And a timeout taken by Zach Taylor with the play clock winding down.
Bro.
Penalty for delay of game. Timeout. Cincinnati. Their third and final timeout of the first half.
So questionable clock management by the Bengals, who burned through all 3 of their timeouts, looking at a 2nd and 10, and now Cincinnati does not have a timeout to stop the clock for a last-second field goal try if they're in that situation.
And Jerry, you can tell me if I'm wrong here, but I know 2 of 3 of those timeout calls were due to confusion by Joe Burrow. It could have been all 3, but definitely 2 out of 3 were purely based on strategy.
And his inability to get the change to his teammates. Keep in mind, Burrow this week has been on voice shutdown, on voice rest. A couple of weeks ago, October 10th, he suffered a throat contusion, so he hasn't been able to talk because he had such a sore throat. And he has twice now had to call timeouts because he could not get the play change to his teammates. 2nd and 10 Bengals. Ball at the Ravens 45. Blitz pressure coming. Burrow throws down the middle. It's complete to Marchese. 30-yard line, still on his feet, 25, 20, and he runs out of bounds at the Ravens 19. A 26-yard gain that puts the ball in field goal range with 24 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, caught the Ravens in man, and Chase just basically ran what looked like a deep in route. Call it a dig if you want, but he just basically beat his man, 12, 15 yards downfield and ran across the field.
They had limited Jamar Chase from most of the first half, but suddenly on this drive, 2 big receptions by the rookie wide receiver out of LSU. 1st and 10 Bengals at the Ravens 19. 24 seconds left in the half. Cincy out of timeouts, but well within field goal range. Burrow takes the snap, throws across the middle, complete down to the 11-yard line. That's Tyler Boyd on the reception, and now the Bengals will hurry to the line and turf the ball. Burrow turfs the ball, stopping the clock with 10 seconds left in the half. Now, you are in a very interesting spot. If you're Cincinnati and you try to throw for the end zone and get sacked, the half ends. You have to have 14 seconds to get your kicking team onto the field. In other words, you have to start a play with 14 or more seconds on the clock to be able to get your kicking team on the field after that play. It's 3rd down, so you can't turf the ball at the end of this play.
Watch for a quick shot to the sideline, Jerry.
Joe Burrow sets up in a passing formation. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. John Harbaugh's got to take a timeout just prior to the snap. This is an extremely important play.
Baltimore, they're first.
The Bengals show their hand and that they want to throw the ball here. So John Harbaugh and Wink Martindale will come up with a strategy to try to counter that. The key for the Ravens here is if the Bengals throw the ball, let them complete it and make the tackle inbounds shy of the goal line. If you can do that, the half ends. You do not have time to rush the kicking team on. And if you can do it shy of the 10-yard line, then the Bengals can't turf the ball. If they get the first down, which they can do, it's 3rd and 3, they can turf the ball.
It's either going to be an out route or an out and up, something to the end zone or something to the sideline. That's all they can do here.
Burrow sets in the shotgun. He has a tight end to his left. Samaje Perine, the running back to his right. Takes the snap. Blitz pressure coming. He lofts it far side end zone. It is caught out of bounds, incomplete.
Thank you,
And now
Jesus.
Cincy will have to bring the kicking team on. It's 4th and 3. So the Ravens defense with a red zone stand. Once again, Anthony Averett with the coverage.
Bruh. 27-0.
And Evan
Tennessee over
McPherson will be
Kansas.
attempting a 30-yard field goal try. He hit in the first quarter from 52.
God damn.
McPherson 8 of 11
really
on
hope he
field goal
misses it.
tries, and this is rookie season.
I hope he misses it.
With 6 seconds left in the opening half, McPherson, a 30-yard field goal try. His kick is up, and it is good. 3 seconds remain in the opening half, but I think we have seen, for the most part, any of the action that will take place this afternoon in half number 1. It's the Bengals 13, the Ravens 10. Ravens answer the Bengals touchdown drive with their own touchdown drive, but the defense allows the Bengals a big connection from Joe Burrow to Jamar Chase that puts the ball in field goal range. Evan McPherson cashes in, and Cincinnati is back in front for a 3rd time this afternoon. Not necessarily the electricity of play we anticipated today, but pretty much the close game we thought that would unfold. And I suspect we're going to see a fireworks show in the second half.
Yeah, I think the Ravens have been a really good adjustment team. I think, Wink and Greg Roman go back. They look at what they've seen, and they usually come out with something really good in the second half. So I anticipate seeing the Ravens offense really get on track as they did kind of in that second quarter.
McPherson will kick it off. We've seen nothing but touchbacks so far this afternoon. And that trend will not hold. Duvernay takes it out of the end zone across the 10, 15, into the 20. And that brings us to the end of the first half. One half in the books. It's the Bengals 13, the Ravens 10 on the Ravens game.
Cold weather is coming. Let BGE Home ensure your HVAC equipment is in peak performance. Now through November 30th, a BGE Home certified technician will perform a 21-point efficiency tune-up of your heating system for just $69.95. That's $30 off the regular price. With colder temperatures coming, now is the time to ensure your furnace will run smoothly. Visit BGEHome.com to schedule your tune-up and save $30. BGE Home is not the same company as BGE, a regulated utility 10605.
Life is full of firsts. First steps and first successes. First dates and first dances. First looks and first loves. For every first, make your health first. This is the first day of my life. Care First, Blue Cross Blue Shield. It's not just our
We're chatting with Femi Amedejo, our analyst here on the Ravens Game Day Network. Ravens down 13-10 at the half right now. And Cincinnati invested heavily in the pass rush in the offseason. They've gotten after Lamar twice. What have you seen on from the protection there from the Ravens?
Yeah, Wink during the week noted that the Bengals run what's called a cage rush. And the goal there is to keep the quarterback in the cage, right? Not to allow him to break contain. Breaking contain means getting outside of the tackle. So what they do is they have a guy in the center who pushes in. He kind of has a two-way read. He can fall into the quarterback left or right. And then the defensive ends, when they come upfield, they don't get too thirsty and try to get too aggressive and run out of their rush lane. So that's what they've done to contain Lamar today and also create some sacks.
And Joe Mixon, the guy that they've had a lot of eyes on, against the front seven. He's limited to 19 yards off the ground right now, on par for his worst performance of the season. How have the Ravens stopped him?
Yeah, I think that the Bengals have decided to go with more of a pass strategy. And because of that, they've been successful. There's no reason for them to necessarily invest heavily in the run game, especially since the Ravens are pretty stout against the run. And if you look at the Ravens this season, they're much better against the run than they are against the pass. And if you look at the Bengals receivers, they are a problem. And so I have no issue with the Cincinnati play calling. And I think going forward in this game, Joe Mixon might make his money on third down on catching passes and occasionally get a carry, but he's not going to be a big factor in regard to rushing the football throughout the game.
Femi Amedejo, our analyst here on the Ravens Game Day Network. Ravens down 13-10 at the half.
Not too much
Coming up,
longer.
the Maryland Lottery play of the first half. This is the halftime report presented by Geico.
Now is the best time to start working at Amazon. They're offering sign-on bonuses up to $3,000 and hourly pay up to $22 per hour. You'll bring home a great weekly paycheck, and many jobs come with benefits that start on your first day. That's higher pay, sign-on bonuses, benefits day one. And you'll be part of a safe and inclusive workplace ranked among the best in the world. Go to Amazon.com/apply to start your job search today. Amazon is proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
Everyone loves a good mystery, except when it comes to meat. That's why Purdue wants you to know exactly how their chicken sausage is made. Purdue doesn't do mystery meat. Purdue chicken sausages are made with 100% veggie-fed chicken. No antibiotics ever, no artificial ingredients, no MSG. All from their family-owned farms. No mystery there. Pick up a pack of fresh, guaranteed to be delicious Purdue chicken sausages today. Available in 3 delicious flavors at your local Acme and Safeway.
When you run a business, setbacks change everything. And online, they happen fast. With your Comcast Business Internet, you can stay ahead. And now it comes with Security Edge to make it even more secure. It helps keep your network safe with scans every 10 minutes. And unlike some cybersecurity options, this helps protect every device that's connected. Because when your information, your people, and your company have Security Edge, you can be ready for what's next. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Fast speeds and advanced security. Now together for $69.99 a month for 12 months with a 3-year agreement from Comcast Business. Learn more about powerful connectivity and advanced cybersecurity solutions for your business. Call 1-800-501-6000 or go to ComcastBusiness.com today. Offer ends 1/3/22. Restrictions apply. New Comcast Business 100 megabits per second and Security Edge customers only. Early termination fee applies. Equipment taxes and fees extra and subject to change.
WBAL News Radio 1090, FM 101.5, and the WBAL app. Now, more of the halftime report presented by Geico, saving people money for 85 years. Here again is Melissa Kim.
The Ravens finding some more momentum towards the end of the first half. Lamar Jackson starting that off, especially on that last drive, but a pretty strong defensive performance from both sides, both the Ravens and the Bengals so far. The Ravens are down, however, at the half 13-10. Hey, happy National
Clover,
Tight End
come
Day.
here.
Lamar Jackson celebrating by finding his favorite guy.
Jackson to throw, pumps once, now he lofts down the middle. Andrews with a leaping grab, and he pulls it down to the Bengals' 26-yard line.
Mark Andrews, 2 catches for 47 yards. Fellow tight end Josh Oliver with 1 catch for 19 yards.
Freeman behind Jackson in the pistol. Bengals with 5 along the line. Jackson will keep it. Quarterback sneaks inside the 15. He's to the 10.
Hey, what did you
Skip
do?
off the man of
Come
the 5, and he's down to the 2. It's 1st and goal, Ravens.
Lamar Jackson running for 63 yards in the first half. That particular play set up our Maryland Lottery play of the first half.
Jackson from under center. Given to Freeman. Left side. Picks his way through some traffic, and he's in for the touchdown. Devontae Freeman.
That tied the game up at 10. Bengals did pick a field goal after that to take the 13-10 lead. Some quick stats for Lamar leading the offense with 63 yards on the ground, completing 7 of 14 passes, 117 yards. Anthony Averett leading the defense with 4 solo tackles. I'm Melissa Kim. I'll see you on the Locker Room Show after the game. Coming up, our second half kickoff with Jerry Sandusky.
The second half is next. You've been listening to the Halftime Report, presented by Geico.
No one cares as much like the University of Maryland Medical System, because the health of Marylanders is our mission, our focus, and our purpose. So we built a healthcare network that provides better access to the knowledge sharing of academic medicine for better treatments and better outcomes. That is a better state of care. That is the University of Maryland Medical System. Learn more at umms.org/better.
If you try to save someone's life during a drug or alcohol overdose, you are protected by Maryland's Good Samaritan law. If you call 911 during an overdose situation, you cannot be arrested, charged, or prosecuted for simple possession or using drugs. And the law protects the person overdosing too, but the law won't protect you if you witness an overdose and don't help. Make the call. For more information, visit beforeitstoolate.maryland.gov or call 211 and press 1.
Pep Boys dedicates October to helping you get your ride ready for the shift in seasons. This fall car care month, we're going even
Sorry guys, that's my
for
dog.
exclusive savings on tires. And with over 1,000 locations staffed by pro technicians, we're your nationwide center for top quality name brand tires. At Pep Boys, we go further to help you go farther. And in celebration of our 100-year anniversary, the deal of the century rolls on. Now through October 31st, get 4 select tires for as low as $150. See PepBoys.com for details.
Been thinking about McDonald's all day. Can't get it off my mind. I can already taste it. Ooh, got my mind on my mouth and my mouth ready for some Mickey D's deal.
There's a deal for every moment at McDonald's.
Right now, get 2 of your favorites for just $3.50. Mix and match a classic McChicken, a hot and spicy McChicken, or a juicy McDouble. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with combo meal. Single item at regular price.
The home of the Ravens, WBAL News Radio 1090 and FM 101.5.
What the dog doing?
Presented by Safeway.
Players back on the field. Ravens won the opening coin toss, elected to defer, so they will have the ball first here in the second half, trailing the Bengals 13-10. It's a close game, but it's not been an electric game. 1 or 2 big plays for each team in the opening half, but you just get that gut feeling, Femi, that this is going to be a second half where the fireworks are lit up.
Yeah, I mean, is it going to be a second half that we're used to, or are we going to be surprised, right?
I hope we're either surprised or that we're used to
the
it.
bell that I've been ringing is that this game is really going to come down to Lamar and what he's able to do. I love what the defense has done on third down in regard to shutting down the Bengals, but if you look at the numbers, Joe Burrow is kind of doing his thing,
13 of 24, 181 yards, 1 touchdown. McPherson will kick off. This one will be taken right down the Duvernay for a touchback, and the Ravens will start the drive at their 25-yard line. Well, it's week 7 of the NFL season. The Ravens trying for the first time in franchise history to improve to a 6-1 record.
Yeah.
That would include a 6-game win streak for Lamar Jackson.
If they do that, oh
and the
my
Ravens.
gosh, I'm going to be hella happy.
Jackson so far this afternoon, 63 yards rushing, 117 yards passing. Mark Andrews has been the big target, 2 catches for 47 yards. Hollywood Brown, 2 catches for 25 yards. Jackson will start in the shotgun. Tyson Williams to his left. Off the play fake, throws out wide to Mark Andrews, and he is gobbled up and taken down right at the line of scrimmage by Chidobe Awuzie. The ball came loose, but Andrews recovered it. He had 3 Bengals trying to strip him of the ball, including Jesse Bates, and that was a tough half-yard pickup to start the second half.
Yeah, I think the soft spot in this defense is in the middle of the field. These corners have done a really good job of playing the kind of curl flat area, and they're keeping everything in front of them. So I think we need to see Mark Andrews getting back to the middle of the field, hitting the seam, hitting the post, hitting the corner routes, and that deep crossover, of course.
Pistol formation this time on 2nd down and 9. Off the play fake, Jackson steps up in the pocket, throws, he's looking at, and has Rashad Bateman at the Bengal 40-yard line as he's taken down on the near sideline. Great patience by Lamar Jackson, and an even better throw and a 35-yard gain.
And guess what route that was, Jerry? Over. Deep over route. Right on time. This is a staple of this offense this year, and as I said, they do it with everybody in regard to receivers and tight ends. All of them can run this route. It's a position. It's a route that can be run from all different receiver groupings.
And for our listeners, an over route is when a receiver starts on one side. Say in that case, the left side comes all the way over to the right side of the field. It takes a long time to develop. Jackson on 1st down wants to throw, going deep, looking for Hollywood Brown. End zone, touchdown, Hollywood Brown! Oh, what a throw and catch! And the Ravens have taken their first lead in the afternoon.
Get out of there.
Jerry, that was just my man again.
Touchdown, Ravens.
I love this man's heart. I love the way he responds. It's incredible. And the throw was right on the money, back of the end zone, toe tap, stretched out. Absolutely beautiful.
Fingertip grab. That was pure speed as Hollywood Brown got behind the secondary of the Bengals, including Von Bell. He got past Chidobe Awuzie, and then he got past the safety Von Bell, and he went by him at sprint speed, and Lamar Jackson drops the ball right on his fingertips. They're just waiting for the confirmation from the official review. There should be no doubt whatsoever. And there is none. The touchdown stands, and the Ravens have the lead. Extra point attempt pending. One of the prettiest plays we've seen this year. And we have seen some plays. Justin Tucker's extra point try is up. It is good. 13:20 to play, 3rd quarter. After the first time this afternoon, the Ravens are playing in front. They lead at 17-13 on the Ravens game.
Yes, sir.
Hun, looks like the neighbor's kid hit a home run into our windshield.
Better call the insurance company.
We have the one with the leopard mascot, right?
No, it's a tiger.
Doesn't it have spots?
A cheetah?
Maybe it was stripes.
Some insurance companies are known for their mascots. At NGM, we're known for a straightforward claims experience our customers love.
Just called them. It's a cougar, and we're not covered.
No jingles or mascots, just great insurance. Visit njm.com for a quote.
There's never a good time for unexpected expenses. Mariner Finance, a national lender proudly headquartered in Baltimore, is here to help. Mariner Finance offers personal loans to help you deal with life. Things like vacations, auto repairs, home improvements, and other expenses. With nearly 20 branches across the country and 20 in Maryland and throughout the Baltimore metro, Mariner Finance delivers personal loan solutions in your local community. Mariner Finance, money when you need it most. To find out more, visit marinerfinance.com.
Companies looking to minimize total tax liability. They know.
Companies looking for a more flexible supply chain. They also know.
Looking to find new opportunities in the new economy? Then you should know
that BDO helps companies across industries plan and grow and thrive. In Baltimore and around the world, people who know BDO. Visit us at BDO.com.
What's your ultimate game day experience? A tricked out man cave? Deluxe tailgate? Then enter the 5-Hour Energy Football Sweepstakes for a chance to win $10,000. And make your ultimate game day experience a reality. To enter, buy any 5-Hour Energy product and upload the receipt. It's that easy. The 5-Hour Energy Football Sweepstakes. Enter today.
No purchase necessary. Must be 18 and a legal resident of the U.S. since December 10th, 2021. For official rules and how to enter without purchase, visit 5hesport.com. Void where prohibited.
5-Hour Energy Shots. It's the one when you've got to get stuff done.
the flagship of the Ravens, WBAL News Radio 1090 and FM 101.5.
The Geico scoring drive, 3 plays, 75 yards. They cap it. Lamar Jackson to Hollywood Brown, a magnificent 39-yard throw and catch. And the Ravens have their first lead of the afternoon, 17-13. And that's another $500 for Kennedy Krieger from Toyota. What's it kind of gut feeling coming out of explosive? I got the same gut feeling as
Oh,
Bengals.
Colin Cowherd.
Well, maybe the Bengals already had those, you know what I mean?
I don't know how to pronounce
Hopefully
his
there's
name.
not another one of those.
I have a hunch that we might see more. Tucker's kickoff will be taken for the touchback. Joe Burrow will go to work at the Bengals 25-yard line. Burrow in the first half, impressive young man by no surprise.
Drew Brees is like, what,
Today,
50?
13 of 24,
42, I was
181
close.
yards, 1 touchdown. This season, coming in, Joe Burrow has thrown at least 2 touchdowns in
Hopefully
each
Tom
of the
Brady
first 6
takes that,
Bengals games.
so that way
We're
he'll
going to go back
retire.
to Dan Marino in 1984 to find
I
a
don't like Tom
second-year
Brady at
quarterback
all.
who started a season with that kind of a streak. And that'll give you an idea of how highly people think of Joe Burrow. Burrow starts from under center. Ravens with a 4-man front. Burrow to throw, fires across the middle, complete to Jamar Chase inside the 40, and the Ravens will wrestle him down at the 42-yard line. Tyus Bowser came over to finish off the tackle after a 17-yard gain.
Yeah, I think the issue is right now, Jerry, is that, like, you know, and I hate to say it, but one-on-one, no one's really able to cover Jamar Chase. You know, this game is set up to play for offense, and the receiver's winning as he should. You know, equal power, right? In regard to Marlon Humphrey and Chase going head-to-head.
Chase will split out wide to the right. Marlon Humphrey will check him. Burrow from under center. First and 10 Bengals at the Cincy 42.
Chiefs 3.
Nixon in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Left side of the hole, 45. And it's taken down at the 47-yard line.
Bro, I wish people would watch my stream, honestly.
Five makes the tackle.
Yeah, and this is exactly the same play they run every time when they run it. It makes it pretty much outside zone. And he has the ability to break it outside or cut it right back inside. He just goes wherever the crease is.
I'm always interested when you see a breakout player to kind of watch him in person and get a feel for what makes him special. Jamar Chase is not huge, 6'1", 200, but he is fast. He is smooth. He catches everything. He runs unbelievably precise routes. Burrow from the shotgun takes the snap. Ravens rush 4. Burrow goes complete. Chase has it. Ravens 40. Slips a tackle 35. And he's down to the 32-yard line. And Jamar Chase with a 22-yard gain. He is starting to heat up.
Yeah, I've seen him catch 3 passes on this same basically dig route. It's that kind of 15 yards and in. That's where he's making his money today.
And that is his 6th catch of the afternoon for 92 yards. And we got a lot of football left to play.
Hey, Jerry, the double move on that is to fake the dig and then break back to the opposite corner. You kind of call that a hairpin. Watch for that move next. That's the double move.
Ravens have not given up 100 yards to a receiver, an individual receiver, yet this season. Burrow on first down from the Ravens 33. Humps once, fires wide open. C.J. Usama at the 15, sidesteps Deshaun Elliott and strolls in for the go-ahead touchdown. I had a hunch.
Yeah, it's a broken coverage. You know, 2 guys covered one, and then they let one run free, and the safety was not expecting that.
And Joe Burrow has now thrown at least 2 touchdown passes in 7 consecutive games to start the season.
Yeah, it looked like Chuck Clark and Marlon Humphrey. One of them was supposed to cover the tight end, and they both went for the receiver. That's what it looked like to me.
For a second time today, it is Burrow to Uzama. When he was wide open along the numbers, Deshaun Elliott had no shot other than to try to make an ankle grab. Uzama saw him coming, sidestepped him, and walked in for the touchdown. McPherson's extra point try is good. 11:06 to play, third quarter. It's Cincinnati back in front. Bengals 20, Ravens 17. On the Ravens game, Dennis.
You, the face paint guy, and purple camo everything woman, the captain defense, and dress like a Raven kid, and just got married at the stadium couple. No matter who you are, nothing brings us together quite like football. Welcome back to the fun, Ravens fans. As your official bank, we couldn't be more excited to see you back at M&T Bank Stadium this season. Baltimore's team and Baltimore's bank. It doesn't get better than that. Let's do this, Ravens flock. M&T Bank, the official bank of your Baltimore Ravens. Member FDIC.
Buying or selling a home can be stressful. Get an agent who will be on your side all the way to the end zone. Long & Foster has close to 10,000 agents in the Mid-Atlantic with an impressive 97% customer satisfaction rating.
I am
Let our network of
pissed
expert
off at
advisors
the
tackle
Bengals.
your search for a new home. With our all-inclusive experience, We can assist with your home buying or selling journey, from real estate and mortgage to insurance and settlement. Start today by going to longandfoster.com and partner with the right team to win the game. Hey, Baltimore, get ready for the Ravens season with Lido Pizza's new football deal. Get a famously square 18-inch two-topping pizza with a large order of cheesy garlic bread and a half-pound of boneless wings for only $34.99. Founded in Maryland in 1955, Lido Pizza is a proud partner of the Baltimore Ravens. Place your order online today at LidoPizza.com. And remember, Lido Pizza never cuts corners.
Hey, Baltimore, looking to add some flavor to your life? Then you need to get your hands on Truly Hard Seltzer. With 27 different
Not what I
including
said.
wild berry, lemon tea, strawberry, serving 1 gram sugar and 5% alcohol. It's the perfect blend of refreshing flavor and endless variety. Find it near you at TrulyHardSeltzer.com. Live truly. Truly Hard Seltzer Beverage Company, Boston, Massachusetts. Please drink responsibly.
WBAL News Radio 1090, FM 101.5, and the WBAL app. Third quarter, presented by Safeway.
Cincinnati back in front, 20-17, 11:05 to play, third quarter. For a second time today, it's Joe Burrow to his tight end, C.J. Uzomah. Both times, Uzomah got wide open, and that's the danger with this Bengals offense. They have so much talent in the passing game that you put a lot of emphasis on trying to stop Jamar Chase. You got to keep an eye on Tyler Boyd. You got to watch T. Higgins. You do all that, and all of a sudden, the tight end gets wide open down the numbers. Pearson will kick it off. Devin Duvernay awaits. He's going to take this one at the 1. Brings it across the 10. Near side numbers 20. Hit, bounce toward the sideline, and wrestled down at the 25-yard line. Well, Lamar Jackson engineered a 75-yard touchdown drive to start the half. The Bengals answer that with a 75-yard touchdown drive of their own, and that's where we stand. A Bengal 3-point lead, same place as when we went to the halftime break. But already, I mean, here in the second half, a wildly different game.
Yeah, the offenses have kind of found their tracking, and a game that looked like, or I thought would be a little lower scoring at this point, has been explosive, obviously, with 14 points scored here in 4 minutes.
Ravens will put the tight end Mark Andrews to the left side of the line. Hollywood Brown split wide to the left. Jackson on first down, fakes the handoff, throws across the middle. He's got his man. The rookie faked it. He's all the way out to the midfield stripe before he steps out in front of the Ravens bench. A 25-yard gain and a Ravens first down.
Yeah, and what I love about that play,
Ravens
instead of
first
running
down.
the
Let's
deep
go, baby.
crossover route from outside, he had Bacon in the slot. And he basically looked almost like a skinny post, but he just kept moving, almost like having a drag combo dig route.
A couple of rookie wide receivers having big days. Rashad Bateman, 3 catches for 80 yards. Jamar Chase, 6 catches for 92 yards. Ravens go double tight end. Andrews to the left side of the line. Oliver to the right. Jackson out of the pistol. Deep drop to throw. Steps up, going deep. He's looking for Hollywood Brown at the 5. Brown reaches up but can't make the catch.
Oh, my God.
No flag on the play. Lamar Jackson stands back behind the line of scrimmage with his hands on his helmet because he knows he missed his man.
Yeah, he had him deep, and I'm not sure if Hollywood saw the ball because the ball was actually behind him and to the right. Lamar just needed to lead him a little bit further toward the middle of the field.
Second down and 10. For a second drive in a row, Hollywood got behind Chidobe Awuzie. So we know Awuzie can't run deep with Hollywood, but not many people can. Jackson will keep it on the read option, sprint to the left, outside the numbers, gets to the Bengal 45, it stretches down to the 42-yard line. We're going to mark him down to 43, so that's a gain of 7, sets up a 3rd down and 3.
And you know what the Ravens, this is 4-down territory, Jerry, in regard to, if it's 4th and short, they're going to go for it.
Especially on the Bengals side of the field. I made that point early in the first half. It's almost now the de rigueur around the NFL. If you're beyond midfield, it's 4th down, you go for it.
Yeah, I think the analytics, it's hard to get away from things that were done a certain way for, basically 100 years. And you see these young coordinators and head coaches come up and they're saying, oh, no, we're going to go with the analytics. And they tend to bear out correctly.
3rd down and 3, Jackson in the gun. He'll hand it off. Le'Veon Bell sweeping to the right, gets inside the 40-yard line, pushes his way forward, still on his feet all the way to the 35. And Le'Veon Bell needed 3. He got 8, and the Ravens get a first down. We pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to the Ravens Game Day Network.
WBAL, WRYY, HD2, Baltimore. WBAL News Radio 1090 FM 101.5.
Big run by Le'Veon Bell. Fresh set of downs for the Ravens. 1st and 10. The Bengals 36. 9:04 to play. Third quarter. Cincinnati in front by a field goal. 20-17. Jackson out of the power pistol. He runs to the left. Flips to Bell. Gets outside the numbers. And it'll be pushed out of bounds into the Bengals bench area. They're going to mark him at the 34-yard line. That's a gain of about 2.
Yeah, I like the option. I just like Devontae Freeman or Devin Duvernay running that as opposed to Le'Veon Bell.
Now Bell will come to the sideline along with Miles Boykin. Tyson Williams checks into the backfield. Rashad Bateman, Mark Andrews, Pat Ricard all split out to the right. Ricard wide of the numbers at the right. Jackson operating out of an empty backfield. Takes the snap, throws across the middle, deflected and falls incomplete. He was looking for Bateman at the 30, and Sam Hubbard got a hand on the ball, and the Ravens will face the 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, see what they basically did was they had a guy with his hand down in the dirt, and he dropped back into zone coverage. And I've seen Lamar, do this before. And now a lot of young quarterbacks around the league end up throwing that right into coverage because they don't see the guy dropping.
The zone blitz principle, right?
Exactly.
Hollywood Brown comes in motion, sets to the right. Jackson in the shotgun on 3rd and 8. Bengals bring a blitz. Jackson pocket collapsing, running, hit from behind and dropped all the way back at the 41-yard line, and that takes the Ravens out of field goal range.
No, it doesn't.
Justin
Tucker made a 66 field goal.
Field like he wanted to try it, but that would have been a 60-yarder from here.
Who cares?
I think the Ravens may actually go for it on 4th and long. They're going to send the receiving core in. Duvernay, Bateman, and Brown come in along with Le'Veon Bell. The Ravens are going to go for it on 4th and 15 from the Bengal 41. Oh, that sack was costly. Ravens sprint to the line of scrimmage. Actually showing some urgency, but he just feigned the snap, and now the Ravens are going to have to take a timeout.
30 seconds timeout.
In a close game, you hate to see a timeout get used, but 7:34 in the 3rd quarter, and the punt team will come on. So the Ravens are trying to draw the Bengals offside to get the 5 yardage they needed to feel more comfortable with a field goal try. Where the ball is right now, you're looking at a 59-yard field goal attempt.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they called the timeout. The 5-yard penalty would have been worth it in regard to keeping the timeout and just punting with, from further back. Give yourself a little room to work, actually.
Sam Cook had a punt situation like this in the first half. He put it in the end zone for only the 2nd touchback of the season. What you want to do here is to pin the Bengals deep inside their territory. Sam Cook's had 8 punts down inside the 20, only 2 touchbacks. Trent Irwin awaits at the Bengal 8. Cook with a high, loose spiral. Irwin will settle under it with a fair catch at the 10-yard line. So Sam Cook gets the job done. Bengals backed up when we get back. 7:27 to play, 3rd quarter. Cincinnati leads it 20-17 on the Ravens Game Day Network.
Attention Maryland lenders and realtors. The state of Maryland wants to help you sell more. The Maryland Mortgage Program is specifically designed to help Maryland homebuyers with down payment and closing cost assistance, low rates, and even student debt relief. To learn more about how MMP makes home ownership affordable, visit mmp.maryland.gov. That's mmp.maryland.gov. Together, we're building Maryland communities.
Most people are fine with basic driving with basic tech. But with the 2021 Nissan Rogue, you don't have to be. It offers an anything but basic available head-up display, unlike the RAV4. So you don't have to look away to find the nearest exit route to help get you out of basic fast.
Leave basic tech behind with the 2021 Nissan Rogue. Get a low 219 per month lease or get 0% APR financing on the 2021 Nissan Rogue. You don't have to sell for basic with these unbelievable savings. Head to your local Nissan dealer or shop online at nissanusa.com. For well-qualified customers subject to in-max credit approval, take from new dealer stock. See dealer for financing details. 48.39 initial payment for 36 months on 2021 Rogue. Excludes tax, title, license, $650 acquisition fee. Disposition fee due at lease end. 2021 Rogue versus 2021 Toyota RAV4. Based on manufacturer's websites. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details and important safety information. Ends 11/21.
Here at the Harford County Health Department, we know you're tired of hearing about COVID-19, and so are we. But the pandemic isn't over, and we need to remind you of a few things. Number 1, wear your mask, regardless of your vaccination status. Number 2, get tested if you've been exposed to COVID-19 or feel sick. And number 3, avoid large crowds and gatherings with a lot of people. As always, you can count on us to answer your question. Call us at 410-838-1500 or visit us at harfordcountyhealth.com.
The home of the Ravens, WBAL News Radio 1090 and FM 101.5.
Third quarter of today's broadcast is brought to you by Safeway. 20-17, Bengals lead the Ravens. 7:27 to play third quarter. Cincinnati takes possession, 1st and 10 of the Bengals 10-yard line. Jerry Sandusky, Femi Ayan, Day Show with you on what has turned out to be a sunny and beautiful fall day here in Baltimore. Great to have your company with us today on the Ravens Game Day Network, presented by County Code. Joe Burrow will start at the shotgun. Ravens with a 4-man front. One deep safety. Burrow wants to throw, looking to the right, fires it complete to the 14-yard line, and then stretching forward is T. Higgins. He'll get it to the 17-yard line, a pickup of 7 to start the drive.
Yeah, nothing cute about that. Just a little hitch on the outside. That's all it was. 5-yard gainer, turns it, breaks a little bit of a tackle. I wouldn't call it a tackle breaker, but basically he was able to kind of carry Averett on his back a little bit.
Jamar Chase. Tyler Boyd split wide to the left. Joe Burrow under center. Samaje Perine will get the carry. Check that Joe Mixon going to the right. And Ravens will bring him down after only one to the 18.
Is that his last name or something?
Justin Matafike.
I don't know. Oh my God.
Doing an extremely good job.
Alright guys, please like and subscribe.
Justin Matafike has learned life's a little different on game day in the NFL.
This is football, man. Just being a football player, just, when you go through your block and you see what's going to use run swing, and then but game speed and you running the 40-yard dash is different. Game speed, you're more of a runner and you're faster and you're just good swing. So just kind of football.
The Ravens need some good football right here. 3rd down and 2. Ball at the Bengal 18. Burrow stands in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Ravens bring blitz pressure up the middle. Burrow throws complete to Jamar Chase at the 25. Slips out of a tackle. Still on his feet. 40. It's a leg race. Look out. Midfield. Chase is accelerating and pulling away. He's going to go all the way for a Cincinnati touchdown. A quick slant suddenly makes this a potentially long day. As Jamar Chase broke one touchdown, spun out of one tackle, spun out of another, and turns a 3rd down conversion into a Bengal touchdown.
Well, Jared, we know that this team and Joe Burrow have been the best against the blitz in the NFL this year with 7 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and 80% completion percentage. And they did exactly what they've been doing all year to everyone else, to the Ravens just now.
McPherson on for the extra point try. His kick is up and good. And with 5:48 to play in the 3rd quarter, the Bengals now have a 10-point lead. Cincinnati 27, the Ravens 17 on the Ravens Game Day Network.
Cigna is proud to present this year's Hometown Heroes. We send our heartfelt thanks and congratulate you on the important work you do to keep us safe, connected, and inspired. You are showing kindness and compassion that raises the bar for hometown heroes everywhere. The Ravens and Cigna are teaming up to honor you this season and beyond. Do you know a hometown hero? You can nominate them by visiting the Ravens Flock contest page on BaltimoreRavens.com.
At MedStar Health, we know anything can happen at any time. And with easy access to the same high-quality care that the Ravens trust, you're always ready for what if.
Like, what if a sore throat hits you like a linebacker in the middle of the night? Or what if a backache has you sidelined for the day? We'll be there with easy ways to get the care you need, like 24/7 telehealth and the region's largest urgent care network.
Please like the video, people.
It's how we treat people.
Nobody
And
should
comment
judge people who are
and
struggling with
subscribe
drug or
if you
alcohol
have not
addiction.
already.
It's not a moral thing. It's a physical and mental crisis in our community. Choosing recovery over addiction takes courage, but sometimes it takes more than that. So the Ravens and Lions are continuing the fight against addiction. This season, for every tackle, pick, and fumble caused by our defense, the Ravens and Lions will donate money to support local nonprofits. Together, we can all make a difference.
You, the face paint guy, and purple camo everything woman, the captain defense, and dressed like a Raven kid, and just got married at the stadium couple. No matter who you are, nothing brings us together quite like football. Welcome back to the fun, Ravens fans. As your official bank, we couldn't be more excited to see you back at M&T Bank Stadium this season. Baltimore's team and Baltimore's bank. It doesn't get better than that. Let's do this, Ravens flock. M&T Bank, the official bank of your Baltimore Ravens. I'm Brett the IC.
The flagship of the Ravens, WBAL News Radio 1090 and FM 101.5.
Joe Burrow to Jamar Chase. The LSU connection burns the Ravens for an 82-yard touchdown. On a 3rd down and 2, a quick slant turns into a long touchdown. And now the Ravens trail by 10. It is their biggest deficit of the afternoon.
Well, Jared, we've been here before. Not the first time.
Not at all. You go back to that last possession when Lamar Jackson missed Hollywood Brown on the deep toss to the end zone. And that's a difference maker so far. McPherson's kick will sail out of the back of the end zone for a touchback, and the Ravens started their 25-yard line. But to your point, this is no longer a Raven offense at 10 points down. Forget it. First couple years under Lamar Jackson, the numbers were all stacked against them.
It's Ravens
defense. You don't see any sense or sign of worry by the Ravens offense as they come to the field to start this drive. The shadows, the light stanchion starting to work across the field from mid-field from here on out.
I'm going to
the
start
shadows
crying.
that have swallowed up the Ravens sideline will work toward the field. That could become an issue for receivers as you work deeper into the second half. Jackson will start the drive in the shotgun. That's Hollywood Brown in motion to the left. Gives the ball to Devontae Freeman. Weaves to an opening. Across the 30, 35. And he'll pick up 10 yards on 1st down. Nice run by the Ravens to start the drive.
Yeah, all that basically is an inside play. I saw somebody pulling on that play, actually. So the bottom line is I think Devontae Freeman is the guy best equipped to make the big run here.
But it's only his 4th carry of the day. 4 carries, 14 yards. Freeman stays in the backfield. Jackson out of the gun. Bengals rush 4. Jackson steps up, coming deep near side, looking for Mark Andrews. Can't make the grab. Andrews was looking over his left shoulder. Jackson threw it over his right. He made the adjustment, but just in time to get up his left hand and make contact with the ball, but could not reel it in. Well, Lamar Jackson, who has been so accurate on the deep ball this year, has 2 deep balls that I'm sure he would like to have re-throws on. You don't get those. Instead, you get a 2nd down and 10. Injury update, right tackle Pat McCary is out with an ankle injury, so it will be Tyree Phillips going the rest of the way at right tackle.
My back hurts.
Offensive line already reshuffled because of injuries. Reshuffle some more. Jackson to throw, pocket collapsing. He wants to tuck and run. That's nowhere to go, and Sam Hubbard drops him back at the 30-yard line.
Oh, my God.
Well, you have to say this for the Cincinnati Bengals defense. They have been so disciplined in their pass rush. They're not just rushing for the sack. They're rushing to take away the passing lanes. Sam Hubbard had come up and around on Lamar Jackson, and instead of trying to track him down from the back door, he reversed field and just took away the running lane. It left Lamar with no escape route, and it puts the Ravens to a 3rd and 13.
Yeah, it looks like if Lamar would have had time to set his feet, I think Rashad Bateman was open in the zone in the middle of the field, but he never could get set.
Lamar has been sacked 5 times today. Ravens have yet to sack Joe Burrow. Jackson throws quickly. Hollywood Brown has it at the 30-yard line. Slips 1 tackle, but is spun down at the 35. And the Ravens nowhere close to 1st down yardage. We'll have to send the punt team on, and the crowd getting a little restless.
Yeah, I think that, that's a quick hitting play. Obviously, you want to get the ball in Hollywood's hand in space, but the Bengals DBs are so disciplined. They're just dropping and letting everything happen right in front of them, and they come up and make a tackle.
Over on the far side of the field, Chidobe Awuzie pointing his finger at Ravens fans and starting to talk a little trash with 3:49 to play in the third quarter. Sam Cook is an end-over-end punt. Darius Phillips fields it at the 15, starts to his left, and is thrown to the turf. Ball came loose at the 11-yard line. The Bengals will recover it. Kristen Welch with great coverage along with Anthony Levine. And they're going to say that Darius Phillips' forward progress had been stopped at the 15-yard line. Great special teams play by Chris Horton's unit, and it will back the Bengals up. And now the Ravens defense has to shore up the back end after giving up 3 big touchdown passes in this game. 2 to C.J. Uzomah, 1 to Jamar Chase. Burrow from the shotgun, first down. 4-man front by the Ravens defense. Burrow looking to throw, has time, fires wide open. That's Tyler Boyd at the 35-40. And he's brought down there after a big gain of 26 to start the drive.
Yeah, the Ravens like to go zone right there. To drop 4 and play zone. And they're just giving Burrow too much time. Right now it's kind of like, well, what do you pick your poison, right? The blitz isn't hitting home, and they're not getting home with 4.
At the moment, the Ravens defense struggling to find an answer to slow down this Bengal offense. Cincinnati with 389 yards total offense. Just under 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Burrow takes the snap, throws to the far sideline. Jamar Chase the target, incomplete. Chase lost his footing, and the ball sailed into the Bengal bench area. Marlon Humphrey had the coverage.
Jerry, I think this possession is critical. You're at the end of the third quarter. You're down by basically 2 scores. You cannot afford to get down by 13 or 17, in my opinion. I don't care what's happened in the past. You can't continue to think you're going to come back all the time from being down double digits.
But defensively, the Ravens need to either get a sack or a turnover. They have yet to produce either one today. They've had great pressure on Burrow in the first half, very little pressure on him here in the second half. The Ravens bunch 7 along the defensive front. Burrow throws a wobbler complete to Tyler Boyd, slipped 1 tackle, but he'll be taken down after a short gain to the 41-yard line. Justin Houston finishing off the play for the Ravens. Now the Bengals looking at a 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, it was very similar to the play that the Ravens ran with Hollywood, but they ran it on 2nd down. The Bengals ran it on 2nd down as opposed to 3rd down.
Third quarter of today's broadcast brought to you by Safeway. Bengals on 3rd down this afternoon, 2 of 8. Ravens need to make that 2 of 9. One of those conversions, however, went for an 82-yard touchdown. Burrow from the gun. Ravens will bring blitz pressure. Burrow steps up, pass deflected, and it's caught by T. Higgins at midfield. And he's spun down at the Ravens' 47-yard line by Pernell McPhee. The Ravens did everything right you would think on that play, including deflecting the ball, and it still bounces right to T. Higgins. And the crowd grows quiet again as Ravens fans settle back into their seats. 1:41 left in the third quarter. Bengals lead by 10. They have a 1st and 10. The Ravens 47.
I'm going to cry.
Burrow now under center. Joe Mixon alone in the backfield. Double tight ends to either side of the line.
I'm going to cry.
Starts up the middle, tries to bounce to the outside, and Marlon Humphrey is going to spin him out of bounds after very little gain. Great support and pursuit by Marlon Humphrey.
A great open field tackle by Marlon Humphrey, and that was a bit of an inside zone play right there. And on inside zone, Jerry, you can bring it all the way back. It started to the right, he brought it all the way back outside the left tackle.
One minute left to play, third quarter. Ravens trailing by 10. Burrow stands in the shotgun. There's Tyler Boyd in motion to sit in the right slot. Burrow takes the snap. Burrow batted down. Justin Matabike got his right hand on the ball, and the Bengals looking at another third down. Third down and 10.
Jerry, that was an excellent ball that was batted down right there, but I think maybe Josh Vines might pick that off on that curl route, actually. He was jumping underneath it.
Well, maybe it's delayed gratification, and Vines gets the pick here.
Yeah, well, sometimes, I just think right now that the Bengals they have a lot of confidence. They're getting a little bit lucky, but hey, that's the way it is. When you play good, you make your own luck, and they're doing it today.
Bengals have two receivers to the right, Jamar Chase to the left. Marlon Humphrey will check in. Ravens with two deep safeties. They'll rush 5. Burrow steps up, fires far sideline. He's got his man at the 37-yard line. T. Higgins with the reception. A penalty flag thrown right at the 37. Referee Tony Correnti huddling at the 35-yard line with his crew. Bengals needed 10. They got 11. Here's Tony Correnti on the mic.
Pass interference. Defense. Oh, they placed the spot on the foul. Automatic first down.
So 2 huge third down conversions for the Bengals, and now they are right on the outer edge of field goal range. 35 seconds left in the third quarter, and the Ravens really having a hard time.
Oh my God!
Where the emergency break is. They just can't slow down this Bengal offense here in the second half. Burrow drops to the shotgun, takes the snap, steps up, throwing far sideline. It is caught by Jamar Chase at the 10-yard line. Ball came loose, but they're going to whistle it out of bounds and down. Marlon Humphrey had the coverage, and now there's some conference going on between the officials, the line judge and the side judge, as to where the ball came loose. It is ruled a reception by Jamar Chase. We're taking a look at the replay.
It's a catch. A fumble by the Cincinnati. However, the criminal player was out of bounds when he catched the ball. It is Cincinnati's ball. Touchdown.
We're looking at the replay, and the referee, Tony Correnti, has it correct. I don't know that he has it correct. I think John Harbaugh's going to challenge it. He is, and he should, because as we looked at the second angle of it, the player in question is Chuck Clark. Chuck Clark, when he falls on the ball, yes, his left shoulder's on the sideline, but the first time he touches the ball, he is not out of bounds yet. So if Tony Correnti goes under the hood, which he will, well, there's no doubt it was a completed pass. I don't think.
Oh my
Tony
God.
Correnti will go under the hood and take a look. A couple things at play. 1, whether it was a completed pass. 2, if it was a completed pass, it is a fumble. 3, whether Chuck Clark touched the ball while he was still in bounds. If he touched the ball while he's still in bounds, then he can recover. If he's out of bounds when he touches the ball, it's a dead ball.
It looked like to me he was inbounds initially when he touched it, but did he ever have possession of it before he went out of bounds? That's
the part that's most likely not going to stand in the Ravens' favor. And now the initial review goes back to, did Jamar Chase have possession of the ball before it came loose? It looks to me like he's taking 2 steps after he makes the catch. He comes down with the ball. I'll be honest with you. Judging from the NFL rule that there has to be clear evidence to overturn the call, I'll be surprised if anything more than the play stands is the verdict. Ravens fans and coaches are watching the replay on the smart vision boards at either end of the stadium, while Tony Correnti continues to watch the replay. Correnti trying to focus in on whether Jamar Chase made a football move with the ball before it came out. Marlon Humphrey knocked the ball free. Chuck Clark fell on the ball. But Clark was clearly out of bounds now that we watched the replay several times before he had the ability to gather the ball in. So the Ravens don't have a chance of getting this on a turnover, but they could negate the pickup into the Grill Mates red zone if it's ruled that Chase did not have possession of the ball. At this point, Correnti's been under the hood watching the screen so long, I have to believe he's watching episode 2 of Ted Lasso.
Yeah, I think that all that's going to come out of this is that the Bengals are going to end up with the ball right where it's at right now.
When the headsets are off, the verdict is in. Let's head down to the field and listen in to referee Tony Correnti as he recaps the replay.
Receiver hit the ball with his foot while he was out of bounds. Forward, the ball be brought back to the 9-yard line. And Baltimore will be charged with a timeout.
So it is essentially as we thought it would play out, and now the Bengals close to a stranglehold on this game right now. As the Ravens lose a timeout, and they're down to one timeout. And in a game where they trail by 10, and the opponent has the ball at the 9, first and goal, so hope itself. First and goal, Bengals at the Ravens 9. 7 seconds left in the third quarter. Ravens still looking for that
These
first
fans are going
sack and
crazy.
first turnover of the day. Joe Mixon alone in the backfield, Burrow under center.
Oh my God, I'm gonna cry.
Burrow, play action. Steps up, pocket collapsing. He's sacked back at the 15-yard line. Calais Campbell with his first sack of the season, and it comes at a prime time as we come to the end of the third quarter. 1 quarter left to play. It's the Bengals 27, the Ravens 17 on the Ravens Game Day Network.
Planning a move? Von Paris Moving and Storage will handle all the details, whether your move is within the state of Maryland, across the country, or overseas. Von Paris can customize their services to meet your needs and budget. Their relocation experts will provide a free no-obligation estimate and answer any questions or concerns about your upcoming household or office moving requirements. Call Von Paris Moving and Storage today at 410-888-8500 or visit vonparis.com. Von Paris, always going the extra mile since 1892. Proud to be the official mover of the Baltimore Ravens.
When it comes to cybersecurity, the threat level is rapidly growing and evolving. Malicious attacks, data breaches, and ransomware have a devastating impact on businesses, with nearly 50% never recover. Advanced Business Systems provides fully managed outsourced IT support for Maryland businesses so that you can focus on moving your business forward while we protect your team and data from malicious attack. Visit us at advancedstuff.com/98rock to get in touch with an advanced IT expert and assess your organization's vulnerabilities. Advanced Business Systems, trusted partner of the Baltimore Ravens.
Cigna is proud to present this year's Hometown Heroes. We send our heartfelt thanks and congratulate you on the important work you do to keep us safe, connected, and inspired. You are showing kindness and compassion that raises the bar for hometown heroes everywhere. The Ravens and Cigna are teaming up to honor you this season and beyond. Do you know a hometown hero? You can nominate them by visiting the Ravens Flock contest page on BaltimoreRavens.com. Let's take a break from cheering on our Ravens to help out our favorite cereal mascot, Tony the Tiger. He's on a mission to make sure middle school sports come back strong for everybody and to help kids and coaches stay in the game. Go ahead, taste greatness, and help fuel his mission by picking up a box of your favorite Kellogg's Frosted Flakes cereal from Safeway. For more details, go to missiontiger.com.
WBAL News Radio 1090, FM 101.5, and the WBAL app. Fourth quarter, presented by Toyota RAV4.
Start of the fourth quarter at M&T Bank Stadium. Ravens trail Bengals 27-17. Bengals looking at a second and goal from the Ravens 16 following the Calais Campbell sack, first sack of the day.
Please be sure that
first
respond
sack
to
for
that
Science,
poll.
powered by Constellation. Sacks and turnovers are going to be a must for the Ravens defense from this point forward. Burrow will send 3 receivers to the left. Jamar Chase alone to the right, tucked inside the numbers. Now Tyler Boyd comes in motion and stacks to the right. behind Jamar Chase. Burrow out of the shotgun, takes the snap, steps up in the pocket, fires to the end zone, incomplete. He was looking for
Thank
T.
you,
Higgins,
God.
well covered by Anthony Averett. It'll be 3rd and goal. This season, Ravens fans, 10 lucky kids will get to win 4 tickets and parking for Ravens home game during this season. 1 autographed item, a customized Ravens jersey, plus will be featured on the Ravens vision boards during the game. Make your entry at BaltimoreRavens.com/kickoff-kid. Right now, the Ravens need the pickoff kid. Maybe Marlon Humphrey, maybe Anthony Averett. Bengals will spread it out. 5 receivers, 3 left, 2 to the right. Burrow alone in the backfield. Stands in the shotgun, shouting out instructions along the line. Takes the snap. Ravens rush 5. Burrow under pressure. Lobs to the end zone. It is intercepted in the end zone. Coming down with it, it's Marlon Humphrey, the pickoff kid. And the Ravens get the first turnover of the day. And this game takes on a new shape here in the opening minute of the fourth quarter.
So, Jerry, you said explosive at the half. It's been explosive. You talked about sacks, they got a sack. You talked about a turnover, you get the turnover. So I'm going to sit back and let you be Nostradamus today.
Some days you just got to have a feeling. There's new coming out of the locker room that was basically a conservative, feel each other out first half, was going to lead to a wide open second half. And Marlon Humphrey, with the biggest play by the defense so far, comes up with the end zone interception. 14:51 left to play in the game. It gives Lamar Jackson the ball at the 20-yard line. Hollywood Brown comes in motion. Jackson play action, looking to throw. Pocket collapses. Jackson tucks, tumbles forward, and is taken down at the 27-yard line with a 7-yard gain. Sam Hubbard kept Jackson from really eating up a lot of ground there.
Man, Sam Hubbard reminds me a lot of Max Crosby from the Raiders. You know, plays hard, got a big motor, is that edge presence, is a leader. Really, really good football player.
Bengals have really done a good job of improving that defense. Give it to Le'Veon Bell on 2nd and short. Bell tries to push the pile forward, but it'll only get about a yard to the 29, and it sets up a crucial 3rd down. 3rd down, and we're going to mark it 1, but it's really 1.5.
Yeah, you know what's on the table here. You got QB power, you got counter, and you've obviously got option.
And with so much on the line, you have to believe Greg Roman is going to put the ball in the hands of Lamar Jackson. Or does he fake all of that and find Mark Andrews on the over? Andrews will line up on the left side of the line. Jackson play action. Steps up, going deep, looking for Hollywood Brown. He's got him way overthrown. Hollywood Brown at about the 35 seemed to take his foot off the accelerator as if there was a confusion on the route. And then when he saw Jackson put the ball out deep, he went after it. And now the Ravens face a 4th and 1 at their own 29, and they're going to go for it.
Well, you knew if they called that pass play, they're obviously going to go for it on 4th down.
And this time I think you might see the quarterback foul. Ravens go double tight end to the left. Pat Ricard comes in motion. Snap to Jackson running left. He's got a seam. He's got a 1st down, 35. And he'll pick up 6 on the play. And the Ravens offense comes through on 4th and 1.
You know what's beautiful about that play, Jerry, is they can call that anytime. It's kind of like their nice blanket. You know, it's I can't recall a time it's really been stopped. I've seen Lamar get stopped on zone read, but QB power has been pretty successful. Going all the way back to 2019 Seattle, you want to go for it? Yes, that was the touchdown play, was QB power.
And the Ravens move the chains on 4th and 1. Ball is at the Ravens 35. Jackson to throw on 1st down. Steps up. He will run. Flag is down. He crosses the 40. Gets a huge block at the 45. Bengal territory 40. 40 near sideline. Steps out of bounds at the 26-yard line. But this is likely going to be holding. That will bring the play back. The biggest play for the Ravens offense in the second half.
Offense, number 78. 10-yard penalty. 1st down.
So a huge holding penalty on Alejandro Villanueva. He got his left arm wrapped around Trey Hendrickson.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you something. This fourth quarter might get nasty. Trey Hendrickson just walked up to Villanueva and pointed at the smart vision board, showing him the replay, and not in a neighborly way, may I add.
Yeah, let me tell you something. You need to be humble out here because you can really get things turned on you real quick when you start pointing at people and making it about you instead of about winning a football game. You can do all that after the game.
So instead of having the ball at the Bengals 25, the Ravens have it at their 25, 1st and 20.
Oh my fucking
Jackson out of the
gosh.
gun. Freeman to his left. Lamar wants to throw, has time. Now he'll fire far side, complete. Hollywood Brown has it at the 38-yard line. That's a nice pickup. Gain of about 13 on the play. And it will set up a 2nd down and about 7.
Yeah, you can notice, Jerry, that the defensive line from, the Bengals, sacks are important, yes, but they're really getting in front of them.
And guess what? The Ravens just shifted gears. They're going no huddle again. We've seen this work in the past. They changed the tempo. Jackson, 4 wide receiver set, looks to throw. Slings it incomplete across the middle. He was looking for James Prochet, but Prochet was well covered by Mike Hilton. The Ravens again facing a 3rd down. 3rd down and 7. Ravens 5 of 12 on 3rd downs this afternoon. 11:45 to play, a 2-score game. They've already gone for it once on 4th down. It was 4th and 1, albeit.
Yeah, if they get 4 or 5 on this, Jerry, they definitely will go for it again on 4th and short.
It's Duvernay and Andrews to the right. Now Mark Andrews comes to the left. He's part of a trio of receivers who set tight to the left side of the line. Bengals bring all-out blitz pressure. Jackson throws short to a wide-open Mark Andrews at the 45-yard line. And now the Ravens have another tough decision. Lamar had the exact person to go to, but he underthrew Mark Andrews with a wall of blitz pressure in his face, and the Ravens are going for it again. 4th and 7. Ball is at the Ravens 38. Ravens break the huddle. Mark Andrews and Freeman split wide of the numbers to the right. 3 receivers stacked tight to the left. Jackson alone in the backfield. Bengals bring 5. Jackson under pressure. Throws it. Knocked down, incomplete. Akeem Davis Gaither got a hand on the ball that was intended for Hollywood Brown. And the Ravens get stopped on 4th and 7 at their own 38. And they turn it over on down. And the Bengals will have the ball in Ravens territory when we come back. 11:39 left to play at M&T Bank Stadium. The Bengals 27, Ravens 17 on the Ravens Game Day Network.
Hey, Ravens fans, it's always game on with Dunkin'. Rewards members, pick your day to score a free medium hot coffee one time per week. Whether it's the morning after a late-night Ravens win or getting hyped for the game ahead, the best call is always Dunkin'. Try Dunkin's new limited batch series 100% Guatemalan coffee featuring smooth and rich chocolate notes. Ravens fans, join on the Dunkin' app today and earn rewards. Valid at participating locations for a limited time. Exclusions apply.
What's your ultimate game day experience? A tricked out man cave? Deluxe tailgate? Then enter the 5-Hour Energy Football Sweepstakes for a chance to win $10,000 and make your ultimate game day experience a reality. To enter, buy any 5-Hour Energy product and upload the receipt. It's that easy. The 5-Hour Energy Football Sweepstakes. Enter today.
No purchase necessary. Must be 18 and a legal resident of the U.S. since December 10th, 2021. For official rules and how to enter without purchase, visit 5hesport.com. For prohibited
5-Hour Energy Shot. It's the one when you gotta get stuff done.
When everything works together, it's a beautiful thing. With Xfinity, you get Wi-Fi faster than a gig to power a house full of devices. So your home becomes a symphony of activity. We start with Dad streaming cooking videos in the kitchen. Add a little gaming in the basement. Gorgeous. Now let's bring in some working from the couch. And finally, the sweet melody of Grandpa streaming his nature shows. Can your internet do that? And there goes Grandpa. Now through November 1st, ask how to get $150 back when you sign up for gig speed internet. Or get started with Xfinity Internet for $39.99 a month for 12 months. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today.
Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 11/1/21. Restrictions apply. New Performance Pro 200 megabits per second internet customers only. Equipment, taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and X-Fi gateway. Actual speed vary.
The home of the Ravens, WBAL News Radio 1090 and FM 101.5. Fourth quarter, presented by Toyota RAV4.
Bengals take